So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now Mayfield and the Bucks come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Kings! What's that?
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Ward. Oh, no. His first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. No wasted time from Channing Tindall on that play. He got back there in a hurry and met him to stop him for a loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go play action. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Hey, alert 33.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got it. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he will find Ridley on the left side. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. 7-all is the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Play action now. Ward. That one's taken in by Spears. So the completion good for just 3. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense.
Kriegt er noch geworfen, Mann.
He will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 19. Ready.
They'll fake the jet sweep here and go instead with Spears.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
Ready. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They run out of the gun with Irvin.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield now. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Running the toss to Irving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Point it right.
Once again, it's Irving.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Regular, 20.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Nein.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
From the gun, Ward. This one caught by Ridley. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Now Ward. That's complete to DK. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
Ward to throw once more. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. There's a short one taken
kriegt es
by
nicht, Digga.
Now the Bucks
Was?
use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And 12 at the 27-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield on play action. To the left side, he gets this one to Buccs. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Buccs from 21 yards away.
Wichtig.
And the Bucks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. We'll call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whew.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Komm schon, weiter, weiter.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Play it right. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
Halten doch länger auf, Mann.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
To throw, Mayfield. Well, across the formation, there's Otten with it.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Run.
Play fake. Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's White. And he's in. Touchdown.
Yeah!
Rashad White. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucks will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They make their second-half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Wide open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, just shy of the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward. A short throw taken by Conquo. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Left side complete to Lockett. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Cook. Luka 19.
Throwing now, Ward. That'll be complete to Akanto. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 left. Jack Panthers. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
70 lying. Ready.
Right back to Spears.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now Ward, 3rd and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly, for the Titans field goal. Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. A run up the middle with Irving.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
That will give Irving running right. Taken down at the 47-yard line. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Kevin.
Ein verdrückt, Digga. Ich kann nicht mehr.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. That one good for 37 yards.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Ward. Returning right back to Lockett. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Hand off to Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Moore. Pass taken.
Was? Den hält er fest. Wie?
And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
19 Tiger. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore.
Digga.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 8 yards out. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the right side and intercepted. Weaving through traffic and now he's free. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
19.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you... And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Throwing, Mayfield.
Halt ihn doch fest.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. In motion right is Evans. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Handoff running left, Irving. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football it is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Irving. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah!
Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Commissioner Goodell up on the podium, gonna make the trophy presentation to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions.
Der hat mich am Ende von so krass verdrückt. Ich wollte Dreieck drücken und drück Kreis und schmeiß voll in die linke Ecke und er fängt das Ding dann. Ich denke, nein. Dreieck war komplett blank und ich wollte eigentlich Dreieck drücken, drück Kreis, weil ich so nervös war, Digga. Aber guck dir mal die Completions an, Digga. Also das war schon ein hohes Niveau, Alter. Der war richtig eklig. Gleich. Ein Touchdown-Ball. Von ihm auch ein Touchdown-Pass. Also Rushing das auch. Guck mal, wie gleich auf wir sind, Digga. Ja, auch der Fumble von Irving eben, der sagt, nein! Hilfe! Ja, Receiving Yards. Guck mal, Goodwin und Lockett, Digga, die haben sich beide so gegeben. Beides Wide Receiver. Oh mein Gott, Digga, ist das geil. Ich hab das gerochen. Ich hab's gerochen, dass er nach außen wirft. Und das ist, was ich meine. Cover 2 und dann auf 5 stellen, dass sie nicht unten stehen schon, sondern ein bisschen versetzt, weil dadurch rennen sie runter. Ist das krank.
Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat, cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you.
Halt's Maul. Haben wir ein Game. Haben wir ein Game. Mach ich jetzt, warte. einfach eine Goldtrophäe erhalten. Ist das geil.